Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The show is about to begin.
This is the Hey Ed YouTube channel, and I am your host, moderator, and all-around nice guy, Edward Anderson. Okay, so today I'm going to download Exodus, the Exodus wallet, and I thought that I would take you along for the ride. I did not watch any instructional videos. I just thought I would try to do it on my own and see how intuitive it is. And I'm going to document my journey so that you can see how it works. Now, the Exodus wallet, just so you know, this is a wallet, right, which is different from an exchange, right? You do not want to keep your cryptos on an exchange, right? Never keep your cryptos on an exchange. You know, the world right now is replete with story of people hacking into these exchanges. You name it, Coinbase, Kraken, down the line, right? You don't want to keep your cryptos on an exchange. You want to keep them in a wallet. Now, for safety, the ideal kind of wallet you want to use is, one of these, a hard wallet, right? But a really good option is an actual wallet like Exodus. I think there are some other ones, but I'm just going to be talking about Exodus today because that's the one that I'm opening up. So I did just download my Exodus real quickly, and I'll show you what I did. Okay, now I actually do not know whether Exodus has an affiliate thing where I can put in affiliate. If I figure it out, then look in the description in the video below, and I will have you a link that takes you there. Otherwise, just go to exodus.com. Okay, now it is, whenever possible, you do want to use somebody's link when you join stuff, just because you have more peace of mind in knowing you're going to an actual official site instead of some counterfeit site. I'm taking out faith that exodus.com took me to the proper page. This is where it took me. I'm doing this on my desktop. So I went over here and I clicked on download Exodus, and I scrolled up and I clicked on the one that is suitable for me, right? I clicked on download Windows app. And what happened was it just downloaded it right to my desktop. So I don't know whether you can see it. See, there it is on my desktop. So then I clicked on the icon on my desktop, and there it is. I just clicked on the link to download the software, and I put it right on the computer, and that's it. It's there. Okay, so now without watching any instructional videos, I'm just going to see how intuitive this platform is, because I want to withdraw some cryptos that I have in a program called Pegasus, and I'm going to make a withdrawal, and I'm going to see if it shows up in my Exodus wallet. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, so again, this is the Exodus page. And okay, so right now it's defaulted to the portfolio page. See this multicolor circle up here? That means we're in the portfolio page. And we see at the bottom there, I've got 0. And this account is like 5 minutes old. And it's not an account, right? It's a wallet, unique to my computer. And let's see, what are these things up here? This is my wallet. If I click on that, what happens? All right, this shows me that I've got 0 in my account. It's set on BTC, so obviously they default to BTC. Oh, and by the way, if you want to navigate around, if you ever want to get back to this page, let's say you're over on this page, the Exodus shares, okay? But then you want to go back, just click on this icon on the top left there. Click on Home, and it takes you right back to this page. Okay, so let's see how I go about withdrawing some money from my Pegasus account into Exodus. And let's see, what do we click on? Program. And I want to put it in here. Now, I'm brand new, right? So I'm going to assume this is my first deposit. So I'll click on Make Your First Deposit. And I am going to be depositing Bitcoin. So I'm click on Receive. And this is my address, okay, to receive Bitcoin from Pegasus. So I'm going to copy this address, and I'm going to go over to Pegasus. So let me open up my Pegasus. Okay, so my Pegasus is opened up, and I'm going to withdraw. So my balance over here is 741. I'm going to make a withdrawal. This will be my very first withdrawal from Pegasus, and my very first deposit into Exodus. Let's see how this works. Go up here to withdraw inside Pegasus. Let's see here. I had preloaded CoinZoom before. CoinZoom is my exchange. I use CoinZoom to fund my Pegasus, but in order to save money, I'm going to start using my Exodus wallet. So I think I need to set up my Exodus wallet here in the address. So let's go up to settings, scroll down, withdrawal address, okay, wallet name. Now I do know that you do not want to have any spaces in this name, okay? And the Bitcoin address. Okay, this is where I plug in the address that I got from Exodus. And I'm going to double check the address. And yep, it matches up. Always look at the last 3 or 4 numbers, double check it with the address that you're sending it to. It's always good to have that habit, right? And I'm going to save that. So now let's go back to the withdrawal button. And I'll click on the down arrow. And there's my Exodus. So I'm going to click on him. And how much do I want to withdraw? All right, so let's call it, I don't know, let's call it 720 even. Okay, 720. Okay, so I'm going to click on the submit button, and then I'm going to watch my Exodus wallet really quick. I have my Exodus wallet open, and it's off screen right now. I'll just scoot it over so we can watch it. Okay, so submit, and it's being over the Exodus wallet. Okay, so there it is. It arrived. I withdrew 720 even, and I ended up with 679.83 net. Okay, so obviously Exodus is very intuitive. I didn't watch any instructional videos. I just clicked on what looked like I should be clicking on, and it worked. Now, the entire process from opening my Exodus account to making my withdrawal out of Pegasus took soup to nuts about 15 minutes. Okay, so one little tip. When I was waiting for my Bitcoin to arrive, I was waiting, it said 00, and I waited for an hour, okay? I'm wondering if I'm doing something. Now, they do say from Pegasus it could take as much as 24 hours, okay? But in actuality, in almost all cases, it takes less than a couple of minutes. So when an hour went by, I'm wondering if I did something wrong. So what I did is I logged out of my Exodus and logged right back in, and because I don't know how to refresh inside the page, I just logged out and logged back in, and it was there. So as far as I know, it did hit up within a minute, and I just needed to refresh the page. So if that happens to you, where you're waiting and waiting and waiting for the Bitcoin to show up, and you think it should have, try logging out of your Exodus and then logging back in, and chances are you'll see it right away. So it was very fast. Okay, so I can tell right now that I'm going to be loving this Exodus wallet. Okay, so I just did a withdrawal from Pegasus into my Exodus wallet. But since I'm here, why don't we do a deposit now into Exodus? This is to show you both how the Exodus wallet works and also how the Pegasus deposit works from Exodus. Okay, all right, so let's try that. Okay, so I just withdrew $680. Oh, see, Bitcoin is flopping around a little bit there. $680 is what I have right now in Bitcoin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to deposit 600 of this back into Pegasus. I'm going to be putting in another 600, and trust me, over the next few days, I'm going to be putting quite a bit more into this account. But let's do a deposit. Go up to the deposit button. Okay, and I want to deposit. I'm going to deposit, and I'm not going to put 0. I'm just put the coin. Okay, so I am going to use Bitcoin. Now, if you want to use a different coin, you would just pick the coin of your choice from this list, right? And just so you know, see this USDT TRX. I know that did confuse some people who are familiar using the TRC network, the Tron network. That's what this is. ETH is obviously Ethereum, and TRX refers to the Tron network. Okay, all right, just so you know. But I do have Bitcoin in my Exodus wallet, so I'm going to leave it on Bitcoin. I'm going to proceed to payment. This is my deposit address. You see down here, it gives us the exact amount to deposit, 205,290. I wonder if I can copy and paste that. See whether that works. So copy that number, and then I'm going to go to my Exodus, and I'm going to send, right? Okay, and in this orange button, I'm going to paste. Okay, cool. It worked. Okay, so you can copy. That's what I suggest you do. Copy and paste it. So you have the exact number, right? And it shows you right down here, the dollar equivalent, 610. All right, cool. Let's go back now. Okay, this is the deposit address for my Pegasus account. This is unique to my Pegasus account, right? So I'll click on that deposit address, go back to my Exodus account, and I'm going to plug in the address up here. Copy, paste. Okay, now I always like to double check addresses. So I'll take a look at this address and see. All right, so is that the address I have in my, okay, good, it matches. And now I'm going to click send. Okay, and send. Success. Okay, wow, that was fast. All right, so let's go back to my Pegasus account. So I went into my Pegasus account. I clicked on my deposits, and there it is, my new deposit, $579. Okay, so remember, I deposited 610 even, right? And I netted 579. So we'll call it 580, right? So this guy did cost me basically $30, to get my deposit in. Okay. Okay, you can see on my homepage, it hasn't bumped it up yet, but I'm sure it will in a few minutes, but I don't want to keep you guys online here. Okay, so the point of this video is to talk about the Exodus wallet, right? For those of you who are looking to get into Pegasus, you got a little bonus there, instructional video about putting money in, putting money out. Mostly I wanted to see how the Exodus wallet works. So obviously Exodus is fantastic, really, really fast, very intuitive. I did not even watch any instructional videos. I just clicked on what it looked like I should be clicking on, and it worked. So remember, when you go to download it, click on the download, it downloads to your computer, but they also have the phone version that you can download. I'll probably get around to that, but right now I just downloaded it on my computer, and swear to God, 5 minutes or less, you're going to have your wallet on your computer. Very, very simple. All right, Edward Anderson, signing out.
Copy that.